Yes, KKR have finally been stopped. The KKR juggernaut, which had seen the team for the first time in 16 years win its first 3 matches, was brought to a halt by who else but Chennai Super Kings. Not MS Dhoni's Chennai Super Kings, but Ruturaj Gaikwad's Chennai Super Kings. Looking at the two teams before last night's match, on paper, you thought there would be fireworks because Phil Saul, Sunil Narayan, Amrish Raghuvanshi, Andre Russell, Rinku Singh, Shreyas Iyer, all these big hitters, if they got first use of that Chepauk track, you thought something entertaining would happen. But nothing like that happened. It was a gripping, turning track, slow bounce, variable bounce, and on that, KKR could only get to 137. Not surprisingly, spin had a big say once again with that man, the golden arm, Ravindra Jadeja, taking 3 wickets, including 2 in 1 over for just 18 runs, as well as a perfect display of fielding with Jadeja taking 2 catches to get to 100 catches overall in the IPL. A sluggish surface, like I mentioned, no KKR batsman really getting going. It was all about the power play, and despite losing Phil Salt to the first ball of the match, I think KKR did pretty well to get 56 off the power play overs. But then once Jadeja came on and then even Rachin Ravindra bowled, it was going to be tough from there. Mahesh Theekshana, Tushar Deshpande, Mustafizur Rahman, all these bowlers just did so well to keep KKR to a total which proved rather easy in the end. It was not a brisk chase from CSK. We saw Ruturaj Gaikwad really struggling for timing initially, but the longer that Gaikwad stayed at the crease, the consistency, the fluency started to show, and he finished with 67 not out. I personally was glad to see that instead of Ajinkya Rahane batting at number 3, the CSK management sent New Zealand batter Daryl Mitchell, because Mitchell is a bigger striker against spin. He bats with more intent than Rahane, and I think the way that Mitchell batted, didn't get a lot of runs, 25 off 19, but the approach and the intent he showed, I think it's a clear indication of how CSK should plan their batting. And after that, Shivam Dube. Is there anyone who hits the ball bigger, especially spinners, than Shivam Dube? Came in at number 4, got 28 of 18 balls, got out just on the doorstep of victory. But man, oh man, did you hear the noise that echoed across the Chepauk Stadium when MS Dhoni came out to bat? Hardly 2-3 runs left, but Dhoni walks out and you felt the ground move. No matter where you were across the world watching that match, the noise that reverberated across that Chepauk Stadium when Thala Dhoni came out to bat was just quite something. The crowd, the Chennai faithful, the Canary Yellow fans probably wanted Dhoni to go. First ball, it didn't happen. He faced a dot ball and just got a single and let the new captain of CSK, Ruturaj Gaikwad, finish off that chase. But you could just sense the urgency with which the fans expected Thala Dhoni to come out and do some magic once again. It didn't happen, but after 2 losses, CSK are still in the top 4 with another win. KKR finally getting a loss, but they're still firmly in the top 4. So while I said earlier, while it was not the most entertaining of matches because of that slow and sticky wicket at the Chepauk, overall a good win for CSK, maybe a few wake-up calls for KKR, but overall, as I predicted before this IPL, 2 of the most consistent teams in this tournament are very much in the top 4. And I think we're going to see a few more surprises from KKR and CSK as the tournament progresses.